So, Windy City Heat is a tiny little movie from 2003, directed by Bobcat Goldthwait, who has done quite a few movies, a lot of random things here and there. He isn't the topic of this video so much as this man is, Scary Perry, who is the lead of Windy City Heat.
When Don first met me, he saw a major star in me.
And Scary Perry.
Gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo.
Now, to put this movie into context, the movie itself is not just a movie. It is a movie about a fake movie, because the whole movie is basically pulling an elaborate prank on this man, Perry. Not Terry, Perry, with a P. And the whole elaborate prank that these people are pulling on this man is that he's always wanted to be famous, and he'll do anything he can to be famous, which he says multiple times.
I'll do anything to be an actor, anything to be a star. A star more than an actor. A star. I'll do anything to be a star.
So they cast him in a fake movie as the lead, in kind of a detective noir movie, and he's supposed to play this kind of aloof but charming kind of detective person who's hunting down the scourge of the underbelly of Chicago.
I'm out of shape, I'm out of touch, and I'm simply out of time. I need a break, and soon. But there's trouble brewing up. Stone can feel it. But...
And cut.
And that's sort of the premise of the fake movie. But the real movie is about him and his two friends and Bobcat Goldthwait, who have all put together this elaborate fake movie to make him feel like he is famous, and all the while pulling crazy and escalating pranks on this poor man, who is a grade A narcissist.
she's a child. He doesn't know how to be a grown-up person. I told him to stay away from the table.
But what makes this movie interesting isn't the fake movie, it isn't the crazy, insane pranks that they pull on this person. The most interesting part of this movie for me is Scary Perry, because this man is so bizarre and fascinating. The whole movie kind of runs as a weird character study of sorts, because you watch this guy, and he's so narcissistic, he's so kind of gross and grungy, and he says horrible things, and he does horrible things, and he treats women horribly, and he's not a great guy. And yet, at the same time, you kind of feel bad for him because of how far this movie goes to make fun of him.
I read the script.
Yeah.
I think it needs a rim job scene.
Rim job?
No, it's not what you think. A rim job is when you eat someone's ass.
No way.
And so that is what makes it interesting to me. That's what draws me in, is just trying to figure out why this man is the way he is. And if he is playing a character, or if this is really him. And that's what makes my brain explode whenever I try and watch it, trying to figure that out. But even if he is playing a character, I don't think it matters, especially for this movie, because it is so entertaining. He is so weird. Even if he's playing a character and it isn't just him, which I think it is just him, it is so bizarre and so over the top. It kind of works for me in a comedic way.
All right, final touches.
Look at this guy. He's handling her.
His wardrobe, I'm used to it.
I'm like a doctor.
See, her looks are a 10 plus. Watch my eyes and then lick your lips slowly. But after I know her personality and get to know her as a lady, she could be the girl that I would take to the Academy Awards.
So he's the main character. Obviously, you learn the most about him, but you also learn about the big three, which is him and two of his friends, who I'm not sure are really his friends or not, because they're the ones pulling the prank on him. You've got Scary Perry and Dawn in the background of this photo, who is so weird and bizarre. He kind of pretends like he is the lead in this movie, or the heavy, the bad guy in this movie, and he seems to be the one that is the best at pushing Perry to his utmost breaking points.
Perry?
What?
Is that you?
Shut up.
Are you okay?
Shut up.
I heard something.
Yeah, you heard my ass.
He constantly is the one who is berating him when he's taking a dump. He's outside the door, pretending like he's dumb, pretending like Perry is like not making sense, and so he just keeps pushing him until Perry just stops talking or screams at him.
Perry, are you
Let
okay
me use
in
the
there?
bathroom, okay?
Are you okay? I
I'm
heard
fine.
something. What was that noise?
What do you think, stupid?
I'm not stupid. What was that noise?
My ass farting.
Oh, I apologize.
Duh.
Then you've got Mole, who rounds out the big three, who looks like a homeless person wearing a wig and acts like he is mentally challenged. There's no better way to say it.
Sure is. That's very clever.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it. I
That's
get
cute.
it. Yeah.
That was good.
Wait a minute. Hey.
Big three.
There it is.
But this makes up the big three: Perry, Don, and Mole. And these three guys have the strangest dynamic I think I've ever come across, because Perry seems to be at the center of it. And in his mind, that means that he is the ringleader. He is the guy that everyone looks up to. He's the guy that everyone's praise comes to. When in reality, the other two are just making fun of him and trying to expose him all the time.
And
My name is Stone. Stone Fury. Now, this is my town, Chicago. Yeah, city, big shoulders.
Did you get it yet? Mole, get over here, Mole. I get it.
Are you
Please,
stoned?
Mole, please. Just stop. Perry, I am so sorry. He just...
The movie just keeps escalating. Like, every character in the movie has some bizarre name that's linked to some historical figure. Like, the producer of the movie is named John Quincy Adams. And the co-director, or another producer next to Bobcat when he's auditioning, is Roman Polanski, but of course it's not. They just give him that name to see if Perry will notice, and of course he doesn't. And then there's a Japanese producer, or a Chinese producer, I'm forgetting, that is funding the movie, and his name is Hiroshima Nagasaki.
Come open! Perry, I thought you saw that.
Other than the fact that every person that enters this movie is given a fake name relating to somebody else that's famous that Perry never picks up on, they keep escalating these pranks on him, and they use the realm of filmmaking as a way to make him look stupid without him realizing that that isn't standard. For example, when they keep tossing him into this dumpster for a scene, these people toss him into a dumpster, and Bobcat keeps saying, we need it to be more gross. We need real poop in there. We need to put manure in there. Oh, let's make it wetter. So after every take, they keep like stepping it up until somebody says, hey man, you seem like you're pretty messed up. Don says this. You should just get a stunt double. And he says, oh yeah, great, okay, get me a stunt double so I don't have to be thrown in manure. And then the next scene they shoot is a sex scene, and they say that it's a stunt.
this is gonna be a very, very sensual scene. There's gonna be a lot of nudity. And with that, could we bring in Stunts, please? Stunts? Thank you. Now, Perry, you'll step out. You go with, who's taking Perry? Who
Why
else
do
is
I have
leaving?
to step out? You mean I don't get to make love to...
No, this is a stunt.
So Scary Perry, who's all wound up about this, wants to get in this sex scene because they say there's like full penetration, which of course it's a movie, there isn't. They say it's a stunt so that he can't do it. It's ridiculous.
They had full penetration. You know?
Did they use
I
any
can't
of
get
the
an
cameras?
I can't get an NC-17. I got the NAACP already all over me.
There's so many other little things that I don't want to give away because it is so funny. It's so golden watching this for a first time because A, it's baffling. You don't know how to make heads or tails of this movie, why it exists, who these people are, if they're real, if they're not, if they're playing characters, if they aren't. It's so bizarre. And it makes for one of the most interesting and unique experiences I think I've ever had watching a movie. Because, again, I'm trying to figure out this person. I'm trying to do like a breakdown, a character study, and all the while, people are being introduced named Hiroshima Nagasaki, and this guy has no idea. And he's meant to protect this table of food, which apparently means goodwill to this Hiroshima Nagasaki guy.
The best
I
way
didn't even want it.
to impress him is to show him this beautiful table.
One moon pie, one moon pie. Move.
This is outrage! I put out all money. The movie is over.
What?
It's canceled.
It's insane. And I would highly recommend you go watch this. It is so interesting. I've watched it so many times at this point and I still don't fully understand it. But I understand that it's hilarious. So at the very least, it's really, really funny.
Could I get everybody here just for 1 second? I'm very serious about this, and I'm talking about America, too.
Oh, God.
Everybody put your fingers in your ear for a second.
Me too?
Slap
Yeah.
him!
Put your finger.
Slap him!
Perry, look at this. This is national TV.
Oh!